www.Oghuskeyradio.com, broadcasting live from the compound, East Los Angeles. Shout out to the compound for having us here, man. We're able to get some dope interviews. Is it still COVID-19 or is that shit over?
Yeah, I'm hearing the rumors of a fourth wave, so we still continuing.
You don't think it's government propaganda?
Man, I mean, half and half, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like to get caught up in all that crazy stuff because then I get distracted from, like, the goals, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's hard to say, you know?
Yeah.
Science is there. I think that, like, backs up everything, so it does exist. Or
The only thing I find, though, is, like, science is, like, the numbers are more manipulated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the way you present it, you can present it either or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just my shit.
Yeah, no, I believe that, you know? But, well, I guess, like, with all the evidences that have been provided, I mean, it's kind of hard to neglect the fact that germs do spread the way they did, and they probably did all this damage, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like half and half on that.
Yeah. Now, we're not here to talk about that shit.
Yeah, no, you know?
Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
So my name is Steve Medrano. I'm a silkscreen printer. I've been doing it for the last 7 years. I went to PCC. Shout out to John Miner. That's like my mad mentor right there. Shout out to the homie Cola from USC. Shout out to Shrine Part 2. That's his older brother. Those guys have always fed me, you know, ideas or always kind of like encouraged me to go and step into new grounds.
Yeah.
I do graphic design. I do sign painting. Shit.
Is sign painting hard, bro? Like, when I see people do that shit, like, is it like passion more than anything, or is it like definitely not? You need skill.
It's discipline.
That's the best fucking answer I've heard. So,
you know, it's discipline. You get like your whole little layout kind of done, and you kind of start mastering how to be organized and actually use rulers and really kind of start understanding what proportions are. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep practicing. So that's where like that diligence comes in. You just keep hitting it every day, and then one day it's just like second nature, bro. You just like apply the brush onto whatever surface, window, fucking truck, anything, and you just have this twist and pull, you know?
Does that discipline make you better as an artist? Like, because you could use that discipline, like, in graphic design and in printing, like, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people, honestly, like, a lot of people I know, they'll get into sign painting, like, yeah, dude, that shit's not for me, dog. Like,
well, I think what people confuse is that, you know, it's like any other entrepreneur kind of a take. It's hustle, bro. Like, ain't no one gonna come. Like, people are gonna come to you after you've already, like, set your footprint. You know what I'm saying? So until then, bro, you gotta go out there and get that job, bro. You gotta go ask people, hey, you need this, you need that. This is what I do. You know, you gotta go out there and get the jobs, get that work. You know, and some people don't. You know, like, I think there's like a difficulty in doing that and keeping that consistency. But, you know, something I've learned, it's probably awkward. I just kind of like developed the sense is like I gave up everything, so I can't be sad about anything.
Oh, shit.
You get me? I gave up everything, bro, to just do this shit. I'm like focused on it. I've always loved merchandise. I've always loved promotional value stuff like stickers and pins. I've always loved posters. I've always loved everything that's like almost like a advertisement kind of a thing, because it's just like kind of like damn, how can I? It's like a art piece.
I wanted you to answer it. But it's like there's art behind it.
Yeah.
It's not just like there's some thinking that went behind in that logo and stuff of that nature.
Yeah, there's literally creativity behind the shit, and that just draws my attention. I mean, dude, I've been drawn to tribal thanks to my brother, DJ Ralph M. He's like in funkdoobiest and stuff. Thanks to him.
That's your brother, or is that your like Chicano? We call each other brother.
No, that's like my brother.
That's a legendary KDAY mix master, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, yeah, man. And you know, I I give my props. I love that guy. I love him. You know.
Yeah, good
And-
peoples and shit.
Yeah. And so he had this crazy ass poster that he was on as well from Tribal, because he used to be sponsored by Tribal Gear.
Yeah.
And there was like this crazy ass wild style piece in the middle of it. And every time I walked into his room when I was like 5, always saw that thing. And you know, that's what stemmed me. Like that's where it stems from, my
Okay.
interest in like logos and.
But even the funkdoobiest logo in itself, or
Dude.
even man, that Bow Wow Wow
Yeah.
album cover, fuck,
Yeah.
like that shit's like has to be framed, like.
Yeah, dude. I hear Glenn Barr did that.
Okay.
He was the creator of Ren and Stimpy.
I
like,
did not
the
know
illustrator
that,
of
dog.
Yeah.
I did not
So-
know that. Just
so-
saying that as a same on the same level.
Bro, that I thought that was fucking lit, you know?
Man, we
So-
gotta talk about Flirt with Death,
Oh,
because we'll chop it up all day.
Word, no, yeah.
How did the name come about, and explain the company?
So, I mean, Flirt with Death started with the abbreviations, FWD, forward, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
What Flirt with Death means kind of like risk taker. Do you like to just play, like, gamble with your life? And, you know, extreme sports, fucking graffiti, fucking doing whatever your lifestyle consists of, and having to, you know, deal with the fact of failure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what will you give up, or what are you gonna challenge yourself with to move forward? Which is FWD, Flirt with Death. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a risk taker kind of a vibe. It's a skateboarding brand, pretty much. You know,
What are some of the products that you have? Shirts.
shirts. I got stickers. I got hats, hoodies. I'm actually dropping the flirtwithdeath.us website on 420.
Oh,
So you know that's gonna have a few of our products right now, but everything is handmade. So like, we're gonna try doing drops every like month or so, because dude, I tag the stuff myself. I fucking bag everything myself. I cut up all the slabs. I cut and proportion, make the prints proportional.
Why though? You know, there's machines that do all that stuff.
Oh
bro.
yeah, dude, definitely. But there's just something about the passion. It's just something in me that I'm really interested in, and you know, I really fuck with the idea of craftsmanship. You know, it's just more of a, like, no one wants to do all that crazy shit, all the extra steps that it used to take. You know.
Yeah.
And that's what gets my jollies, you know.
Because it makes the art more valuable. Like it has meaning behind it.
Yeah,
What-
well, to me, I would like to think so, because a lot of people are always talking about handmade this and I did this by hand, but
yeah.
people are messing with iPads with presets and
Yeah.
calling it fucking hand done, which is like kind of weird, because I literally still use pen and paper or
Oh,
pencil and paper,
shit.
bro.
And yeah.
Like I do, my construction of like my designs goes on a sketch. Then I put like like tracing paper, kind of like fucking tattooing,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
just build something out of a crappy sketch, you know. So I like to do everything from A to Z by hand as much as I can with no machine.
Do you charge more because it's more labor intensive?
Honestly, no,
No.
because what, like, I'm gonna fucking kill off my jobs if I do that. I mean, you got to be aware of the world you're in too,
Yeah.
and I think, you know, if you're trying to be kind of competitive, there's no way if you're fucking charging way more. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I try to keep the same price as those dudes, and you know, me doing the extra little work and stuff, it's like not like cutting the stickers and shit for people, because I deal with a lot of people that want their own custom shit. So personally, I would rather go through all the tedious steps, dog. Make it, you know, I just have more control over the project. I don't have to wait on something else. I just never liked the whole middleman thing,
Yeah.
dude. You know, so I'm like the one-stop shop. Like, if you need editing with any of your designs, if you need to create something, you got a drawing, but you don't have somebody that can help you with that, dude, I always love to help. Even if, I mean, I'm not big on like doing free shit.
Yeah.
But sometimes if the homie can do, like, if there's potential and that dude just, he doesn't have the right connections to get to a point B, let's just say, I'll fucking go and just do it for him real quick and just be like, there, dog, set you up, And I'm just more of I want to stay productive, dude. I was recently in a car accident with two of my friends. One passed away because he didn't have a seatbelt on. I was the point of impact, so my whole right side was crushed inward. So I shouldn't be screen printing right now, but that's how much passion I have for it. I can't stop,
Yeah.
And
give them the contact information. Where could they hit you up for all that kind of work?
Oh, man, I'd love to take any work of any shape or kind at Blood Cake on Instagram. Or you can reach us at my team, because I have like a team of 4 people kind of running our page for Flirt with Death Inc. So it's Flirt with Death INC.
And then just real quick, we won't get into it because we just had like fucking an hour conversation on that vinyl on vinyl.
Oh, yeah.
And but just explain like what makes the vinyl on vinyl different from like a printed sticker off of a, you know what I mean?
Oh, bro, I can guarantee you 10 whole ass years staying directly in the sun, you'd probably still go past 10 years. Because I have some slaps from like 2009 that are still dark as fuck. Like, the opacity is so sexy.
Yep.
And I'm talking about when the ink I use is highly volatile, bro. So it's very health hazard. But
your neighbors love you and shit.
And so like the vinyl on vinyl, man, it just that ink fuses to the thing. So when the buff tries to wash the shit off, typical inks will get eaten up, but this one's industrial grade, bro. There's no all the signs, all that stuff. It's made with this stuff.
Straight up. Yep.
So I'm giving the highest quality anybody would provide to you for the same reasonable ass price as like a fucking dude just clicking print and he just shat. You know what I mean? Which I'm not even focused on that. What I'm focused on is providing quality, bro. Like, bullshit aside.
People that know will know, and if you're this is the first time you ever heard of anything like that, and you're into that, you know what I mean? Just trust me, ask around, bro. Like, that vinyl on vinyl is fucking forever.
It's
bro.
on some other level, bro. And if let's say I've had some people provide eggshell sheets to me or pieces of eggshell, bro, I'll knock that shit on there, and those dudes love it. Because look, you scrape off. This is some crazy science shit. You scrape off the eggshell somehow, some way. The ink somehow burns past the paper into the the surface, bro. I don't know how that works, but it's probably the sun.
Yep. Baking it in. Yep.
That's how strong this ink is, and I could do multiple colors with it.
Yeah,
and
you
all
showed me
that
the
shit,
4-color. That shit was disgustingly. So I was like, I've never even like. I dabbled a little bit on the 1-color vinyl on vinyl back in the day. Like I told you, my neighbors fucking hated me. But when I seen the 4-on-4, I was like, man, I never even thought of that, dude. Like, and keep up the good work, man.
No, I appreciate you guys.
Flirt with Death INC on Instagram. Go ahead and hit them up. Thank you for coming through. Any shout outs before we cut out?
Oh, dude, I already gave a few, but I want to give a shout out to my boys from YES Crew, my boys from CK, DOC, NHD. I represent those 3. Shout outs to my big homie Fleets, big homie Tazar, big homie Ides. Who else? My girlfriend Nina, she's been, bro, throughout that fucking car accident, she held me down. She's a real one. And all my little homies from Yondeer Boys, those dudes fucking keep killing it out there in Irvine and so forth, even out in Oklahoma. But yeah, everybody else in Mid-City, all my parents, and that's about it. All the little homies I haven't, I have a long-ass list, but all my little homies that know me and stuff, I'm doing it for everybody, especially for my homie that passed away, Daniel Rivera, rest in peace, Manip 1,
Word up. Instagram at Flirt with Death INC. Thank you, bro.
Dude, thank
Peace
you guys.
Peace out. Oghuskeyradio. Stay posted. Murder Become.